We'll also venture to remote Round Island in Alaska to meet Judy Sherburne and 6,000 of her obese, mustachioed friends. And we'll take a dip in the pool with these pooches. They're the Divin' Doggies, and we'll meet their amazing 22-year-old trainer. Hello, everybody. I'm Steve Poole, and welcome to a brand new season here on Frontrunners. You know, the Seahawk victory last Sunday in the Kingdome is the last game that team is going to play until the current NFL strike is settled. So we thought we'd head for the sidelines and show you some of the action there that is very much a part of every Seahawk home game. She hasn't missed a home game in 7 seasons. She's attempted more kicks than anyone in the NFL, and when it comes to raw talent, well, hers is raw, raw, raw. This is SeaGal Dawn Gray, and no one can rock and roll 60,000 fans better. When she's dancing under the dome, Dawn's dynamite.
When the crowd is really energetic, it really psychs us up and brings our energy level up, too. It is really exciting to be down there when the crowd's really getting into it. One of my most exciting moments as a cheerleader was my first game when I walked out on that field, having 60,000 people watching you down there while you perform. We are not actually cheerleaders. We're more of a sideline dance entertainer. The most common questions that we get through SeaGals is, do you travel with the team? The answer is no, we don't. We're only here for our home games. And another one is, do you know the football players? Do you meet them? Do you go out with them? And that answer is no, too. We're not allowed to fraternize with any of the players. We are not paid to be SeaGals. We get 2 tickets to each game. The benefits that I've gotten out of SeaGals have been that it's helped build my self-confidence. I've been able to meet a lot of interesting people. I made a lot of close friends, and it also keeps me in great shape.
Now, these routines are anything but routine. And just like the Seahawks, the SeaGals have to make the cut and practice, practice, practice.
People don't realize how much hard work and dedication we put into SeaGals. We practice 2 times a week for 3 hours a night, sometimes 3 times a week before a game. And besides that, all of us either have full-time jobs or are students, so it keeps us with a pretty busy schedule.
On the 3-step turn, you're doing weird stuff with your head, some of you guys. Just your head stays straight and then it throws back on the point. Okay?
When Dawn's not getting her kicks with the SeaGals, you'll find her honing her chops in karate. And stand back, because she's no novice.
A lot of people don't believe that I'm a black belt when they meet me because they say, oh, you don't look like you can be strong enough, or you don't look like you can get mean. But once I'm in a tournament fighting, I'm a different person out there in the ring. When I was younger, I was pretty much of a tomboy. And none of my girlfriends took karate, and I wanted to be different. It was something that was really unique to me, and I stuck with it because there's not a lot of women black belts around. So I've been doing it for 15 years now. I got my black belt when I was 16. At 17, I was rated the #1 fighter in the Pacific Northwest by Karate Illustrated magazine. My goal is I'd like to start getting back into karate. I'm not doing as much as I'd like to right now, going into tournaments and being the #1 fighter once again.
After a full day of kicking up a storm karate style and SeaGal style, you'd think when dawn meets dusk, she'd be ready to call it a day. But nighttime is the right time for work in her world. This is where she trades in serving up cheers for serving up beer as a bartender at Jungle Gyms in Bellevue.
Oh, wow. SeaGals has helped me to be able to talk to the public better, which really helps in my job because you have to serve people, you have to be able to joke around with them in order to get tips.
Dawn is one of only 2 seasoned veterans who can claim 7 years on this squad. For the future, she's got those baby blues focused on beauty school and a possible career in cosmetology. But she's not ready to retire her SeaGal attire quite yet.
I'm having a great time, and if I wasn't having fun, I wouldn't still be doing it. I still enjoy it as much as I did my first year.
You can see Dawn working her magic on the sidelines for every Seahawk home game. Now the only question is, when will we see our regular Seahawks again? Well, perhaps we might get some answers tomorrow night at 6 p.m. on Como's Town Meeting with Ken Schramm. His special guests include David Craig, Kenny Easley, and the Boz. They'll be there to discuss the player strike, so be sure and tune in. And stay tuned here, because we're going out to some remote territory in Alaska to meet this woman and a beach party of 6,000 of her closest friends. We'll be right back.